Not really early for me. It's like 7:15 in the evening here by me. But I have enough time. I'm gonna pick up another practice session now. Oh, what's up, Resolution? How's it going? Good morning to you. You're probably in America then. Now by me it's 7:15 in the evening. So yeah, I'm a little bit ahead, a couple hours ahead. I'll do my own soldering soldering. I don't know what the pronunciation is for that word. Is it soldering or soldering? I don't know. But no, I would love to though. I would love to learn that. I do my own sort of setups and fret work and everything like that. I have all the fancy tools from StewMac, but like the actual what do you call it? Electronic stuff. I know how to solder or solder, as they say in America, but I've never done it with guitar electronics. I guess I'm a little bit scared to screw it up. Some here call it soldering. Yeah, soldering. Yeah, soldering. Yeah, soldering. Some people say oil, some say oil. Some oil. Some olive oil. American accents are so freaking cool. In South Africa we have a couple of accents, but it's like, oh my word. It depends also which region. It's exactly like America, where you have specific types of accents in certain regions. Like the southern accent is really, really cool. In the what in I guess New York, this is all stereotypes from movies and series and stuff. In New York, it's mostly the Italians, sort of. In California, it's the really enunciated speech, like where people overpronounce things. I don't know. That's just the impression I get. And from the South, it's like, yeah, it's just so warm. Oh, but cool. New York is like its own language, yeah. From New York, from the Bronx. Need the right heat and a good gun, then you're fine. Yeah, like I would love to, but you can really screw it up if you don't do it right. Oh boy. I think I'll probably just try on like pieces of metal, because I mean it is the process of it is simple enough. You just have wire soldering lead, I guess, and then you just connect it. They just heat up the source, and then sort of melt the lead into it. But then, yeah, I guess managing the heat as well as the quantity of lead that you melt into the joining point. I guess I'll have to practice that quite a bit, because, yeah, I don't want to mess that up. Oh my word. Play first on a cheap guitar? Yeah. No, I think that, yeah, I definitely learn by doing. You're from Houston, Texas. Oh man, super cool. Like my cousin, he's from San Antonio, Texas. I believe it is Texas, San Antonio. Yeah. He was there for I think maybe like 20 years or something. So San Antonio. And best to solder the tip of the wire and put the gun under the pot ring until it melts over. Huh. It's interesting. I'm really gonna have to like check the stuff out. I first need to get the tools themselves. I don't have a soldering iron or anything, so yeah, no, it'll be really, really fun. Like I really like doing this hand stuff, handiwork, like woodwork and steel work. I just haven't done any electronic work. That stuff is a little bit intimidating for me, just because I don't understand it. I struggle to grasp the idea of like something like that. Like when it comes to something that's time based. The same with, let's say, cooking or something, where there's a specific window where you have to do something, and if you don't do it, like you can't do it in slow motion, if that makes sense. You have to do it in a specific time frame or open window of time. If you don't, it's like it's freaking game over. So woodwork is nice because you don't generally have that. You don't have to rely on specific heat sources or something. Gluing is also a bit irritating for me, but like steel work and stuff, I suppose, like welding, yeah, you do have to also manage that quite a bit. But yeah, as far as the guitar work stuff goes, it's like it's not really super scary as electronics for me. Oh my word. San Antonio, Texas is the best tasting Mexican food, big time. Sick. Nice. There's a million birds with soldering. Yeah. No, I'll definitely go into like a season of soldering eventually. Oh man, what's up, rocket ship face? How are you doing, bro? You at work yet, or you I think like, yeah, maybe you had work before your nap. Oh, still a bit sick. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, recipes. The digital timer when you're cooking helped a lot. Yeah, I feel like that would also help me quite a bit. But yeah, I mostly just use my eyes. I'm like, okay, if it's chicken, I'm like, okay, it's getting some good color. The pink is pretty much gone. All right, so now I'm gonna just sort of feel it. I also work really well with my hands. Like if I touch the food, I can tell if it's ready. When we cook steak or something, in South Africa we call it a braai, but in America it'll be a barbecue. And yeah, if I put any sort of meat on the grill, I'll take my finger and I'll touch it. And I'll be like, yeah, That's ready. Or no, that can still go for a few minutes. No work today. Last day off, 4 days in a row. Alright, but yeah, I hope you'll be feeling better soon. Like, oh my word. Really, it's not nice being sick. It's such a, it's a drag. Especially as a man, like man flu is the freaking worst. Like, oh my word. Like my wife can get sick and she'll be able to soldier on and everything. I get sick. I'm on death's bed. Like I'm quarter to dead. It's like, it's insane. And then a couple of days later, oh no, I'm fine. But there's just this weird thing with all my friends as well. Just like when the guy's sick, it's like freaking torture. Cook the living hell out of a can of soup. Perfect. Amazing. We're trying to power through Tim solo, but you have about 38 notes left to finish the song. Yeah, dude, that Tim solo is much harder, but I prefer Scott's solo. It's just a lot more melodic though. But he slides quite a lot, right? Like. That whole thing is just so fast and fluid. Amazon sells cheap pots. Why another electronics practice with? Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out as well. Just remember, shipping to South Africa, the shipping costs will be more expensive than the parts themselves. It's kind of a problem where we're located. My coworker plays guitar too. Told me as guitars we should learn to fix our own guitars. I'm learning this as well. Absolutely, yeah, it'll be very, very good. Like I've had a bunch of dead frets on old guitars, and it helps to know how to fix it, how to set it up, and everything. It's a very, very handy skill. I think the most essential one is just knowing how to restring your guitar. Like that is something that I think every single person should know. I only learned that maybe I think 3 years into playing, because I didn't know it was so simple. I would, every time I broke a string, take my guitar to the guitar shop and be like, alright, hopefully it's going to be done in the next few days. Like, my goodness. Melodic solos and leads sound way better than memorable than fast playing. No, absolutely. Like, abso-freaking-lutely. It's yeah. Like, shred and stuff is really, really cool. It's nice being able to do it and being able to also just use it sparingly and phrase with it. It's really just something. So it's absolutely true. You can save a ton of money because you can buy a $500 guitar, set up and play like a $5,000 guitar. Absolutely, yeah. Now I've played on really, really expensive guitars with a poor setup, and I was so disappointed. I played on this one PRS guitar, which is I think like $6,000. Well, obviously it wasn't mine. But I was so underwhelmed. I was like a private stock PRS guitar. I'm like, what the frick, man? This is disappointing. Then I picked up the Ibanez RG that was next to it, and I'm like, this is fantastic. So the setup really, the tangible feel of it is more, it carries more weight to me, at least. So, yeah. We YouTube University to learn from. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I tune the crap out of your Floyd Ibanez. Oh man, dude, that's incredibly difficult. Yeah, the oh goodness, at least 6 times in the past 2 years. Yeah, the Floyd Rose is not the easiest bridge to work with, but yeah, I generally prefer fixed bridges, any sort of fixed bridge, but the Evertune bridge, my Court in the Cupboard, I think is so fun to play. Oh my word, it's just always in tune. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some of this stuff down, because I've been practicing now this Kissing the Shadows thing for quite a while. I want to see if I can actually just do some of it up to speed. This is so damn fast. Arnold from Chimera. Excellent guitar setup and electronic videos. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to have a look at that, because that'll be really good. Low E is 2 centimeter from the frets at the 24th fret. I'm not sure where my ruler is. It's not that bad though. Like, well, yeah. Yeah. It's I guess it's normal. Everyone's ones are preference based. Every tune stays in tune very well, but it doesn't do bends as well as a standard bridge due to tunage technology. Yeah, you're right. The thing is, you can set the threshold for when the saddle disengages. So with the high strings, where I'll be bending the majority of the time, I'll set it very, very close to the break-off threshold, so that if I just give it just like that much pressure, then I can already disengage the saddle and bend and vibrato and everything. But you're right, it does take some getting used to. You do have to, I guess, push it a bit harder. But it helps also for the lower strings, because I don't want my low string to be so flexible, like when I pick it really hard. Like there you go. I want to have it consistent. So it's a very, very, very nice innovation. Like, oh my word, it's fantastic. I want to see this now. There we go. And then it falls apart. Goodness. Sasha, dude, how's it going, bro? Yeah, this thing is chowing me, dude. Like the majority of the song is fine. It's just the that thing, and then the I think the 10-4 bar there. Like that part, and then the solos. I haven't started on the solos. I'm a little bit scared for them. Like, goodness, they're a bit intimidating. The metronome I use for practice will be just the Neuraldsp, the built-in one into the plugin itself. Bye, donkey, me break. Bye, donkey. It's just the built-in one into the plugin itself. So I'm using the standalone plugin, and then you can just you can mess with it in various ways. Very, very useful. Like very, very simple. But I mean, you can use a web metronome. I mean, I can set it to whatever sound I want as well. Like and I can change the hits. Yeah, you can set it up exactly how you want. So very, very nice. Just to have it there, available, simple. Still type of solos will be fine. This thing mainly is on it. Dude, thank you, man. Frick, yeah, this stuff is really, really rough. But I think the big thing for me is now just the changing my pick slanting. It's just if I have to do inside picking and switch quickly, it's just like right here, inside picking, inside picking again, inside picking again. Like confused about your action measurement. The action you should typically measure above the 12th fret. So you should measure it from the height of the 12th fret to the bottom of the string. You should measure that distance. And then that'll give you, like, let's say 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters or whatever. That is how you check the measurement for the actual string height. There's various factors that could contribute towards it, like let's say the neck isn't straight, or maybe it's too straight, or it's a back bow, or something like that. Then you'll have to adjust your truss rod. Sometimes the nut slots are a little bit high or low. You'll have to have a look at that. And also the bridge saddles, maybe they can be a little bit low or high. But there's so many things you can diagnose. The best place to start will be the truss rod, because that'll affect every single factor downstream. So the truss rod will be the neck, the actual neck, the curvature of the neck will be the best place to start. Once you've done that, you'll want to check the height of your pickups. So you do that by fretting the 24th fret and then measuring the top of the pickup or the pole pieces, depending on what kind of pickup, to the bottom of the string. And I can't remember exactly what the measurements are. I've checked. I think it's like maybe 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters or something. So yeah, also very, very useful. The neck with a straight through and a bit of bow. You need to go looking for the battery for your micrometer and measure from the 12. Yeah, I mean you can eyeball it with I've got this, I think a Damasio, not a Damasio, a Diodaria ruler, and that thing is just beautiful. Oh my word, it's amazing. And yeah, I use that for freaking everything. And it has the conversion also from inches to millimeters, so I'm like, thank you, metric system. Speak from all your subscribers. We appreciate your advice and knowledge. Thank you, man. It's an absolute pleasure and just privilege to be able to do it. It's a joy for me to be able to just share the joy of the instrument with everyone. So it's like super fun. It's one of the things I enjoy the most. Like, yeah, this and nature is like my two biggest things. I just freaking love it. So with nature, I mean like hunting and fishing. Oh my word, dude. Yeah, guitars, hunting and fishing. It's just perfection. So when I'm not able to, well, I can actually go fishing now if I wanted to. We have a bass pond just a bit that way. I can just catch some bass. So yeah, but it's a massive joy for me to be able to do this, because as every question that I get helps me rationalize my abilities and my tendencies and everything. So there's never a stupid question. Okay, well, I wouldn't say never, but I mean, if it comes from a good place, like if a person's genuinely curious, then it's very, very good, because that forces me to rationalize why I do certain things. Why do I pick a certain way? How do I think about certain things? I mean, right now, just the action of the guitar. There's various ways you can measure it. Also, the intonation of your guitar is such a critical thing that people skip over, and your intonation is also very much dependent on the gauge strings that you're using and your scale length, and there's so many factors involved. So you really want to I think, as Resolution said, knowledge is power. So you want to equip yourself with as much knowledge when it becomes relevant to do so. I am a firm believer in the idea of what you don't use, you will lose. So a lot of stuff I learned in school are not relevant anymore, and I've forgotten how to do them. So once I get introduced to something that I want to be able to do, then I start caring about looking for the answers. I don't learn all the answers to every possible question and then struggle to recall them when the question is asked. I prefer encountering the questions and then looking for the answers. It's just, I maybe swapped around, but yeah. But it's super, super fun just being able to play. Man, I mean, it's a gift that can be taken away at any time. Just every day. You might be in a car accident, or just wake up with some sort of inability or something. So it's just every single day that I have the privilege just to do that. It's really, really awesome. Oh man. So it's easier on this side of the neck. Now that could be for a number of reasons. Over here, my elbow and everything isn't strained or anything. Over here, I have a lot more of a supinated forearm position. Like this muscle is a lot more tensed when I'm up here, and it's also like I'm fighting for space with my stomach. So a solution could be moving the guitar to the middle bit so that I can play with a similar position. But then the other problem or thing could be the strings. The higher you play, the less tension. I'm sorry. The more tension. Well, not really tension. That's the wrong word. The more resistance there is on the string. Like if I pick like this, the amplitude of the string is very, very broad, and the higher up I play, the less, the smaller the amplitude of the vibrating string becomes, and thus the more resistance there is when I have to pick there. So I have to pick harder, which means I'll have to either dig in a bit deeper or hold the pick a bit more tight. And then also the distance that the string has to travel to fret is a lot more over here than over here. The action from the first fret is a lot lower than the action on the 24th fret, and it has to be that way. It's a function of mathematics. Otherwise, none of these things would ring out. So it's like, there's a bit of a trade-off. But yeah, my word. What's up, Harley Shaw? Harley Sharlin. As to get on battle with a cold virus. I was reading all kinds of knowledge on how to cure my sickness and came across what? came across the information. That your body does much better job at locating the virus. Sorry, I keep losing my place. Locating the virus cells when your body is high temperature, and that's why fever helps us get rid of them, because our immune system is in overdrive in fever temperatures. So I decided to do all sorts of stuff in self-induced fever. Put a heater. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't know if that's gonna work, but if it works, hallelujah. Playing guitar helps men drastically with exercising the brain to prevent many mental diseases. Very, very much so. Like any sort of instrument or language or tactile skill that you learn, the older you get, the better it is, because you constantly have to form new neural pathways, and that keeps you away from what Alzheimer's and all these diseases that generally come with age and everything. So it's very, very healthy to constantly learn something new. And this guitar is like amazing. So I'm constantly forming new neural pathways, annoying myself with. I'll have to go. Doing all these cool things. Harley Charlon. Charlon. Hey, I need a guitarist from South Africa. What do you need a guitarist from South Africa for? I am from South Africa, but what do you need? Guitar definitely brought me out of started a midlife crisis. Yeah, no, I get you. It's really a beautiful thing, and it's kind of bittersweet because it doesn't have an end goal really. It's purely an open-ended thing. It's like an open world RPG where there isn't a final boss or something. It's just literally all over. There's just all this stuff you can do. You can go to so many different areas. There's so many different bosses you can fight. You can fight them again, fight them over and over. You can fight them with friends. That's multiplayer. That's playing in a band. And there's all this stuff that you can do. So there's just it's a never-ending thing, and you keep discovering new DLCs and new weapons and everything. So it's like it's a constant thing. The band is called Highlander. Sick, like the Scots. Band called Highlander. Where are you guys based? I'm gonna assume probably either Durban, Johannesburg / Pretoria, or Cape Town. It's almost always one of those. Got my battery placed on digital micrometer. What's the thing for 2D printing? I have a Creality N3. Huh. Interesting. For 2D printing. heck is Fluttershy from My Little Pony? That was so much easier than... Oh boy. I don't know, I measured 2 centimeters, sorry. It was with a ruler. Eyeballing it. Disqualified! My new band is called Dr. Fluttershy. What the hell? Alright. Dr. Fluttershy. Oh boy. As far as technical abilities, in what order should you learn them? I was going to pick in legato, sweep, tapping, synchronization, others. So, with the way my guitar teacher, I'm taking lessons right now as well. So, just because I want to brush up on certain things, I want to make sure that I'm learning things correctly. What my teacher has told me is you can practice your right hand, your picking hand, and your fretting hand independently. So certain techniques you can practice independently, but you need to develop them before you do anything synchronized. So for instance, I can practice my picking hand. So now just my general posture of the elbow, my motions and everything. I can make sure that my picking is actually accurate, that it's producing consistency, that I can do certain things with the right hand. And I don't play anything with my left hand. At this point it's just inside picking, sweep picking as well. Can do all these things. So you can do all these things without even thinking about the left hand. Then you can forget about the right hand. And then just, let's say, mute a bunch of strings. And then you can start with fretting one note properly. Just making sure it's simple enough that you press in the right place, that you press on the right part of your finger, that your hand position and everything is correct. Because you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this with your wrist. That's going to cause a lot of problems because right now you're extending, almost hyper extending your wrist, and it's going to cause a lot of strain here. So you generally want to straighten this a bit or go a bit like this. This is a much more natural, comfortable position for your hand to be in than this. So you don't want to play chords like this. What I think Aaron Marshall from Intervals, he says that your elbow should be lower than what you're playing. So your elbow should be, like right now, this is fine. This would not be fine because now it's forcing you to compensate in various ways. So you generally want to bear that in mind. Where your thumb is also a very, very important thing. You don't exactly want your thumb to be to the on the pinky side. It should rather be a bit more towards the headstock than towards the bridge, because this is going to cause a lot of issues as well with your hands. Then also the way you fret notes should be done properly. You don't want to press into here with your fingers. Like, you don't want to have a note fretted and then the force is being pressed here. That's very weak. It's going to put a lot of strain on your fingers. You want to make sure that you're pressing the force into your palm, like as if you're making a fist. So then you can have your thumb occasionally, but the whole idea is that the directional force of your fingers is towards the palm, or towards the center of your hand at least, not towards the what are these? I think I can't remember what they're called. Whatever, these bones, metacarpal phalanges, or there's the proximal, the distal, and the I don't even know, whatever. So just this, you don't want to press towards there. It's really, really uncomfortable. So that's one thing. Another thing you can also work on is not having this part of your fretting hand touch the body of the guitar. There might be very, very rare circumstances where you'll do that, but you generally want this just a little bit of a gap over there between your this bone and the neck of the guitar. You don't want to have it really touching like this, because then again you're going to be doing this whole thing. You don't want to do that. So one thing, you can just drop your wrist a little bit, drop your thumb either a bit to the left or towards the headstock or straight to it. It can be like this sort of position, so you can do that sort of thing. And now forget about playing lines or riffs or whatever. First, make sure you develop these left hand mechanics properly before you try to put everything together, before you even try doing this. And that's the number one exercise everyone gives you at first. It's like you're going to be solidifying certain bad habits. So rather separate the hands for a bit. Make sure you can play a note properly with your hand, and then vibrato becomes another thing. You need the support of the thumb, and then you also can use your index finger, like the side of the index finger, against the body. That does help quite a bit for certain things, especially muting and everything. So like right now, my index fingers there, even there, like a little bit of my index is curled around the guitar. Right there. And then the angle of your hand, you don't want to twist your hand too much like this. This is a extremely supinated thing. You want to have your hand as natural as possible. So it's like the general idea that I have is my hand should be facing me. Like if I want to do face palm because I couldn't play something, I need to be able to do that. I don't want to miss. I want to at least have that. So my hands, although they won't be matching, they won't be parallel to the frets, that's perfectly fine. You're going to have this sort of angle where it's looking at you like that. That whole thing. So then you can put the stuff together, and then there's certain things you can do. Just playing very, very slowly. Very, very slowly, focusing on all these little details before you start doing crazy stuff. At that point, then you can start working on, I guess, all these other techniques which will be hand synchronized techniques. So your hands already have to be able to play together. Then you can move on to, let's say, bending or just fast alternate picking runs or sweeping, tapping, all these things. These basic mechanics have to be so integrated into your or embedded into your technical abilities that you don't have to think about them. You will have to think about them, but do it very, very slowly. Like Think about where in the fret you're actually pressing the string. How hard are you pressing the string? What part of your finger are you pressing with the string? What is your thumb doing while you're doing this? Are you pressing with your thumb against the neck? How hard are you pressing with your thumb against the neck? Once you go to the second finger, what's happening with the rest of your fingers? Are you doing this? And then are your fingers flying off? Or is it going? Right now, I'm picking one note, then I pick the second note. All I'm doing is, I'm still keeping my index finger on the first note that I played, but because the vibration is only going to be continued from this point onwards, not backwards, I can leave this finger there. I just disengage the tension on that finger. So I'll keep it in that position. I don't have to go. I can just go. Don't have to do that, you can go. So you only really have to engage things when they're needed and disengage them to reduce tension. You don't have to treat every single motion as an isolated one. If you do that, it's going to be exhausting, and your brain is you're going to have like a sensory overload when it comes to just trying to send your brain any information. So yeah, but that's a very long-winded way to answer your question. I hope it helps. You can only make progress on guitars after you eat potatoes. Yep, absolutely. Potatoes are like one of God's greatest gifts. The amount of things you can do with potatoes is just fantastic. Absolutely hate playing guitar on your lap because you have like crazy... Yeah, the angle... yeah, dude. Put your neck up. And... yeah, now I get you. It does have a small lower horn, but a halberd is a literal battle axe. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, it's the halberd. Very, very cool weapon. I use it in Dark Souls 1, the Black Knight halberd. It's like the freaking best weapon. Mr. High Society. Sure. Yeah. Sure. What riff? You're born in 2002. Cool. Riff. Rift in the beginning. Rift in currents. Rise and fall. Okay, let's have a look. Rise and fall. Let me have a look. The beginning riff. Because I have to quickly deal with an advert. Thank you, Sasha. I see the... I'll definitely have a look at that. Oh man, this Kissing the Shadows is going to be rough. Let me have a look at this. Okay, that's very, very low tuned. Probably have to use my 7-string for that and tune it even lower to like a drop A or something. Let me have a look if I can see. I think it might be. I'll probably have to have like an 8-string or something. I'm playing an octave higher. Okay, so it's not gonna sound right. Is it or is it something else maybe? I'm gonna check on Songster quick. But yeah, it won't be in the right key at all. Oh, so that's the. It's longer than that, but that's the chord. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, then it goes. It's quite difficult, just the rhythm of it. So let me just try this. Oh, I have such tendencies to go. It's a really cool riff. Let me hear it back in my normal tuning. So the right hand is just going. So one thing that'll help with this riff is digging in a little bit harder when you are actually playing one of the notes. So mosquito. Ugh. Yeah, but like that's I think the approach I'll have with it. Like that would be the best approach. Oh dude, Lamb of God's Laid to Rest. I need to tune down for that. It's gonna be much better if I'm in drop C. Thank you, Mr. High, Mr. Society of Your Highness. My bad. Sound like a mosquito. That's like one of my favorite riffs in that song. Oh my word, that bridge. Just because it's slower, it's just. It's not really slower. It's just like the feel, the metering is sort of changing, and it's so interesting. Absolutely want to learn. All that remains become the catalyst. Oh boy. Yeah, you've already scared me with. Like that freaking thing. Oh, dude, I'm so terrified of that. But yeah, Lamb of God has some really sick riffs. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. Freaking hell, dude. Oh, freaking hell, dude. That, hourglass. Oh, so badass. Do I know any what? TDG, or LP. LP for me is Les Paul. What is that? LP, and TDG, what is that? 3 Days Grace. Frick. Sorry. LP. Linkin Park. Duh. I unfortunately don't. I skipped them and went straight to the really heavy stuff. As I Lie Dying is the literally new Megadeth changing lead guitarist every album. Yeah. As I Lie Dying, like they were also really, really cool for me. They had some really great riffs, like I can't remember how to play those. Oh yeah, classical player. Do you maybe know this? I see you got Chopin as your name, so. So good. Paganini. Oh, dude, so freaking cool. And I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, so difficult. No, this is tea. This is a rooibos tea. Really nice with some honey, which my cousin from San Antonio, Texas, also makes. He's a honey farmer. So yeah. I like Isaac Albanese. Asturias. Yeah, everyone knows that one. Like the I would love to develop a classical tremolo so that I can play all these beautiful classical pieces, but that I'll have to devote probably at least 5 years to, just because the classical mechanics is something that I have never grasped properly. When it comes to the right hand, it is so freaking unbelievably challenging for me. I do have a specific person who I'm gonna make my teacher eventually, but like, dude, oh my word, that whole tremolo thing is just insane. Ugh. You want to learn Fallen Angel by 3 Days Grace, very basic. Oh, sick. And Poison sings Fallen Angel. Oh man. Did she step off the bus? Yes, she did. I think Poison, the only thing I've heard from Poison is Unskinny Bop, I think it is. Unskinny Bop and Talk Dirty to Me. I think those are the only ones. It's classical, it's incredibly annoying. You have to try and be so much harder to cut out the string noise, especially trying to keep the strings muted. Oh yeah, like that stuff. Like it's such a precise art, but I think Brandon Acker is like the guy when it comes to the classical sort of mechanics. I really need to learn that stuff. It's just, oh my word, he's so freaking good. Last resort from Papa Roach, yeah. Something like that, if I remember. It sounds something like that. And like some of the, I think about the As I Lay Dying stuff before the stuff went down. The So freaking cool. Angry Putra. Your name is Bipan or Bipan. Pretty sad today. Watching you made me feel. I'm very glad I can cheer you up, man. Have a message for me. I think there's that one song that says sorrow endures for but a moment, but joy comes in the morning. So whatever you're feeling right now is temporary. The promises and mercies of the Lord are new every single day. So don't worry, man. Things will be fine. I think I take great comfort in knowing that people have been through much worse than I have and have still survived and gotten somewhere. So don't ever feel like you're alone. People have always gone through worse and came out better. So yeah, hope that helps. EVH eruption. I need to learn that, dude. Like, like it just keeps going up and stuff. So freaking cool. Yeah, this is a really fun guitar. Like, oh my word. As I lay dying. All that remains. Oh, dude. Oh my word. God forbid. Kill switch engage. Kill switch engage is so good, dude. Yeah, the new wave of American metal. Yeah, that early 2000s. The I guess the first wave of metalcore was really freaking cool stuff like that. And then everything became just drop downs, breakdowns. Sorry, not drop downs, breakdowns. And I was just like, oh man, frick. Then everything became so formulaic. You're welcome, Angry Putra, and thank you, man. It would be cool. Took an 8-year break from guitar though. Oh man. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, all that remains is really freaking good. Super difficult though. Rest in peace, Ollie Herbert. Like, oh my word, he's so good. Like, you guys like Devil Wears Prada and Scarlet Drive. Yeah, no, I think Devil Wears Prada was like the cutoff for me. I'm like, okay, no, I don't really like this stuff. Like, then it started getting a bit strange. Like that second wave with Devil Wears Prada, Asking Alexandria was fun, but yeah, it was like borderline. Okay, what's happening now? Like. That whole thing, but yeah, then it became a bit of a, I guess, very generic sort of sound. All the metalcore stuff sounded exactly the same. But Tornado of Souls, Most of Puppets. Let me quickly go for that. so wide a stretch. I can't stretch that freaking far. Ugh, dude. So cool. Yeah, the Fall of Ideals tour was like, that was their album. Like, oh my word. So freaking good. Ugh, with As I Lay Dying. That was like the peak of metalcore, just that whole era. And what introduced me to all that stuff was Need for Speed Most Wanted. So good. Yo, I felt like my string was gonna snap there. Oh my word. Yeah, that's gonna be me for tonight. Hope everyone is gonna have a fantastic day or night wherever you may be. But yeah, no, it's really awesome just getting another practice session in. But yeah, for me it's evening now, so I'm gonna have another session tomorrow morning. But yeah, everyone must keep well. Have a good one. Cheers.